Good Tuesday morning to you. How you doing out there? Well, I'm going to be packing up Ron C's radio, there's BENDIX. I'm having a heck of a time finding packing material. I have a little bit, I don't have much. I got a great big heavy box from my hardware store and a smaller box that I can put the radio in. Probably cut this down to fit around the radio and then put that inside that. I looked all around. We don't have any more packing. Wife hasn't gotten any packages in lately. We normally get a lot of packages in with a lot of packing material, so much so that we usually have to throw it out, but nothing this time, so we'll pack it the best I can. Otherwise I'd have to go out and buy packing, and I'm not going to do that. Right here, these here are a combination of every single box of tubes I got from Jewett City, and a lot of them came from the last load, the $5 one. Almost all are radio and television tubes, TV tubes in other words. Here is the 807 that I showed you. New horizontal output tubes. Here is a CX326 that was in the last batch of tubes that I had. I cannot find a listing on that at all in my tube tester, so we're just going to donate it. And the way I look at it is, this is a club donation. So if those guys down there see these tubes in there, they'll bid on the whole box. Here is an 80. I doubt I'll be working on any radios that use an 80. And I did test it. Tests just into the greens, not too bad, but I'll just donate it. Here is a radio tube with absolutely no number on it whatsoever. And I looked and looked, so it's going in here. 6BK4 television tubes. New 6BK4 horizontal, high voltage shunt regulator tube. But most every tube in here is television, is horizontal output tubes. So there's a lot of tubes in here. These are all TV tubes, Compactron. About 90% of the last box of tubes that I got, which you did not see on camera. When I set my camera up, I try to show myself and what I'm holding in my hand, but I can't give you the real wide angle unless I mount the camera way up high. So you couldn't see how big the box is that I got, but this is the size of the box that was there. Okay. This is about how many tubes was in that box, but don't forget, this is an accumulation of all three of those boxes of tubes that I've got at 3 different times at the Jewett City flea market. And the last one was mostly television tubes. So that's the story there. So this will be a club donation to the ham auction. Okay, on to what this video is about. Alright, I had to go and buy another roll of tape. Heavy duty tape. My hardware store gets $6 for this. This one is almost out, but it's wider. I didn't realize that, but this should still do it. This is the type of tape where it's got you have to have a scissors to cut it. So right now, I've got the radio temporarily stuck in this, and I'm going to cut this down and go around the radio with it. Or I might put the radio in this, cut this down to fit the radio snug, tape it up, and then put it in that big box that's sitting over there with the padding and stuff sticking out of it. Don't need to put anything in here. In the back. In the back here. I don't think any tubes are going to come out. I don't have very much packing. Let me put a little bit in here. This is the schematic and so forth. This is the thing that goes under the speaker, but like I showed you in that video, I don't know which way it goes. It's there. Put some of this in there. Keep everything good. Now, let's see here. What would be a better option? I think this would be a better box. What we'll do is we'll put the radio in this. And cut the box and tape it up real good. And then put it in the big box and put what little padding I got around it. I'll show you what I got for padding here. I got a priority box I can cut down. I got some of these. And these came from Greg's Vintage Workshop when he sent me the Helicrafters S107. So I saved stuff like this. I just wished I had more of this. That's it. So this will go on the sides of the box, and I'm going to reinforce the bottom of that box with some of this cardboard, and I'll probably cut some out of this. I think that's what I'll do first. That's a real heavy box right there. It is very heavy cardboard, whereas I can't ship the radio in this only. It's not good. Would not be a good thing to do. So, I go that in here. This box isn't really very heavy cardboard. Let me just see. The main thing is to have a protection of cardboard around the radio. You don't want to just have it in a single box. I always try to double box items like this. Let's just see if this will go in here. I don't expect it to, but we'll give it a try. Yeah, that would be better. I can tape that up really good. Alright, let me get back on the video. I don't want this to be too long. I'll come back when I get this tightened up. I got to tighten it up and cut the box and make it fit around the radio and hug the radio good, and then put that in the big box. And if there's not enough padding, I'm just going to have to wait until I can get some. You know, I'm trying to avoid buying it because that's going to increase the shipping costs. I know, Ron, you're going to be paying for the shipping, but I'm trying to keep your costs down also. So if I have to go out and buy packing material, then I got to charge more. So I don't want to do that. So let me just do this. Let me wrap this up, tighten it up in this box, get that all set, and I'll come back on the video. Okay, the radio's all boxed tight. Very tight. And I got to finish taping on this using the fiberglass tape, I guess you call it. The main thing is on the outside box, I want to go around it. This is the old roll, using that up before I get started with this one. This tape here has got like cloth fiber in it, fiberglass, I guess. So you gotta have the scissors to cut it. So that's what I use. Okay. Now, okay. Now we're going to use that big box there. You can even see the shape of the radio. Now, let's just see. Radio comes up to about here, so I'm not even going to cut this box down. The problem is I'm not going to have enough padding, I don't think. But before I do anything, I want to reinforce the bottom. Because I've got some cardboard. I just grabbed some cardboard from the hardware store. They let me take whatever boxes they have, but they don't have any packing material. He says he puts it right out into the compactor right away. So unfortunately, I can get all kinds of pieces of cardboard and boxes, but that's all I can get. So I think we're just going to reinforce the bottom. The bottom is very strong on this anyways, but the whole thing is going to have that fiberglass tape going around it, and then after that, then I put the clear tape around it, which I have in the house. So, how much padding I have to put in here. So if I have to buy more padding, there's going to be a delay on this because I won't be able to buy any padding right away. Packing, I should say, because this isn't going to be enough. And I got to pack you up good. I can't send it out this way. I just want you to know I'm working on it. Alright, one of these down here, get the other one over here. bubble wrap here. This bubble wrap. Here. We don't buy the newspapers anymore. Not that the So I don't buy newspapers. They're overpriced for what you get. 10 pages of nothing. So otherwise I'd have a lot of packing. And the Demon Rat Governor charges 10 cents for plastic bags now, so we save all our plastic bags. Because there's a tax on every bag, so we don't get bags at the stores anymore. Because our wonderful, lousy governor put a tax on it. And it's non-refundable. In other words, it's not like the bottle bill where you bring the bottles back and you get your nickel back. You don't get the money back on the bags. So we don't give away our bags anymore. That down here. Here. It's good, but I gotta put more in there. Not enough in there, so I can't send that out this way. That's all the packing I got. I'm going to wait. I'm going to have to wait, so I hope you're not in a hurry there, Ron. I know you got some projects going on. So we're going to have to get some more. Now, if there's any more stuff coming in the mail, I went to the post office today, so the packages that came in today, there was some little packing, but not very much. My wife orders a lot of stuff from Amazon, but Amazon don't put much packing in their things anyways. They use a box this big for an item that big, and they throw one little piece of bubble wrap or whatever in it, and the things are sliding all over. Amazon has got about the worst packing of any company I know of. Even eBay sellers pack better than that. So I'm not sending this out this way. This is going to be packed better and then taped all up. So we're going to put this in the shed for now, and I'll get it out to you and I can't get a weight on it yet because it's not fully packed. So I will get this ready for you, and I'll get back to you, Ron, on this once I get the rest of the packing. And you may want to drop me an email and give me your address again. I don't know if I still have it. So that when I do get it all packed up, I can take it to the post office and get you a price for shipping. Okay, that concludes this video for now. This has got to be packed much better than this. It's going to be, as soon as I can get some more packing. I'm hoping I can get some in the mail. I won't have to go out and buy it, because if I have to buy it, I'm going to have to add that on the cost, and I don't want to do that. Thank you for watching, and I hope you understand, Ron. You will be getting this. And also, Greg of Greg's Vintage Workshop, I have a perfect little box to send that transistor radio out to you. But again, I don't have any packing material. Everything's in here, so so that'll be sent out. But that's going to be, I'm giving you that, and it's going to be shipped at my expense. I want you to have it, but it will be shipped next week. It will not be shipped this week at all. I want to try to get this out this week, or at least get Ron the price. Anyways, so that concludes this video. Sorry I wasn't able to do a full packing video here, but I did want to let you know that I got this thing started and ready to go. And it's I don't know, it could be as much as 15-20 pounds by the time it's done. But this is a nice double corrugated box, not the thin stuff like I got in here. So, all right, and then when I get the rest of the packing, we'll close it up and get a price for you. Thanks for watching.